Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's it going? We have the next entry of Group A's Metroid Prime 2025 Randomizer Tournament. It's Bello versus Cathuman. I'm Leno, joined today by Drake on comms and Fishing Boo on tracking. Say hello, everyone. Drake, how
Hello,
you doing?
everyone. We got no RAs. This is a Luca seed. Take that what you will. I don't know if Luca's legendary for any type of seed in particular, maybe an Echoes, but the seed is his. Bello is our 13th seed. Cathuman is our 24th seed. Bello, the winner of the Metro tournaments for Prime, so quite a potent force, I would say, but has been rather busy lately. So we'll see how in shape he is.
So Cathuman has no audio, it seems like, so I'm going to switch over to Bello real quick.
That was
Maybe this will
strange.
be
I thought I confirmed
better.
the audio.
It might
Also,
have
as usual,
been
the deets.
the deets.
All right, Alcove. What do you have for us today? While you're there, could you recrop Bello to get the
Yes.
numbers
Oh,
slightly?
yes. Yep, I will
Yeah,
do that real quick.
yeah.
I will also do some syncing here. Looks like we're about 16 seconds apart. So that'll be easy enough.
Is the launcher? No, expansion. All right, please scan the landing site item. So Bello missed the dash and had to do it again. So probably going to be behind a little bit here. All right.
All right, we should
Now I'm going
be
to scan
good.
it.
We
This
should be good
upsets me.
now for
Bombs.
Bellows.
Oh,
There we go. I am still getting no audio though. Do you hear anything?
I don't hear anything either.
Yeah. Chat, do you hear any game audio from either of our runners? I'm currently on Bellows audio. Nothing. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sam.
We are investigating. Ah, thank you. Crew is on the job. What would we do without them? SG Crew, the MVPs of the restreams. All right, so in the meantime, we have Artifact Temple. Actually, you know what? I better turn Cat Human's audio back down because
That would be wise, yes.
yeah. Okay.
Expansion. That makes sense.
Okay, what do we got? Hopefully, we have
Oh,
sane
we might have to
players
do a
who.
restart here. Quarantine Cave? Ice Runes something. Watery
Watery
Hall.
Hall. Short Tunnel. Fiery Shores could be upper or lower. Life Grove Tunnel. That's annoying. Okay. Yeah, Fiery Shores, Life Grove
Cathuman is
Tunnel.
much
Okay.
faster.
Yep, Cat Humor was much, much faster. All right, so we are going to do a temporary restart. Stream will go down for the moment. Nobody panic. Unless you, of course, you want to, but
Unless you want to
please don't
recreate
panic.
that scene from The Office.
Yep. But we will be back as soon as humanly possible. Please just sit around, stick tight. I didn't catch which one was which, but
I'm checking the VOD, don't you worry.
okay.
Ice Runes East. Short Tunnel.
All right, chat. We are back.
Hume.
Welcome back. We have video currently pausing.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
All right, now we have audio on Cat Human side, and we just gotta wait for Bellows stream to catch back up. We may need to resync. So we didn't find anything in the Transport Tunnel B. Okay, so now, yeah,
That looks
our
like
stream's
Morph
got.
Ball on Grapple Edge. Probably Missile Launcher here. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Vault ledge, probably missile, but no.
Yep, it's a missile, all right.
Meanwhile, Cathuman did TTB. I don't know what he got out of it.
Didn't look like a major. I see nothing new on the tracker. Probably just a missile. I'm looking for an E-tank when Cathuman's HUD comes back up.
Nope.
Nope, just a missile. Okay, so must have just been a missile in TTB. Yep. Thank you, Sigma.
All right.
All right, Bella's
Gamerline.
Bella's
Here we go.
Oh, that's a
Powerbomb.
missile. Oh, power bomb? That looked like a
Yep.
missile in tunnel. Okay. I will trust your eyes.
That's definitely Morph Ball on Grapple Edge. Good.
So Boots or Grapple will be coming up next at Hype Totem.
Base jump. For the Morph Ball, for the bombs, for the
launcher. Oh, power bomb. Nice. Definitely like to see that.
Still don't know where the launcher is. Wait, hold on. What's the logic on the launcher? Get that
Launcher
Morph
is
Ball.
launcher with Boots will probably be Grapple Edge or Vault Ledge, I should say. Sorry. Or maybe Half
Okay.
Pipe because those are both missiles.
I think it has to be there, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those two.
Yeah, Half Pipe is definitely dead. Bellow scanned it.
Okay, so it's gonna be Vault Ledge then. Energy tank there in Ruin Nursery. We would like to see that, but I don't think our runner's gonna go back for that one specifically.
And Life Grove. I think I've gotten all the artifacts. Tree is Wave Beam.
Life Grove Tunnel, I believe, was the artifact, not Life Grove. Okay, there's our
Really?
Morph Ball now for Bello.
Okay, let me check the vote
I
again.
thought it was Life Grove Tunnel, but I
It was
might be
Life Grove
mistaken.
Tunnel, you were correct.
Okay.
I did not entry in that. Bello piecing out for the bombs, this makes sense.
Yeah, we definitely like to have all the movement in early Chozo as much as possible.
Okay, Arties. Here you go.
Yeah, now that we've resettled in, welcome everyone. How is everyone? It's Friday. Hopefully it's a good day for everyone. We got Bello and Cathuman. We got two very strong runners here. This is going to be an exciting matchup. This is Group A, right? Yeah, I think it was Group A.
All right, bombs. Get your bomb emote jet. Frigate crash site into back to Chozo into. Oh wait, I guess we could do Root Cave now if we wanted to. Yeah, I think both players are probably going to do Root Cave. Which means Cathuman kind of got punished for doing TTV, which speaking of which, I can go check that right after we get confirmation what's free crash site. Bello's going to dive into it, now you're going to peek it. Plasma! Oh boy!
Oh, okay,
We
so...
definitely like that.
Yeah.
No wall crawl required. Cathuman
be...
not deciding... Oh, I was going to get punished just lose a little bit of time by doing the wall crawl here first. But doing it without bombs too. Hopefully we don't soft lock. I don't think Cathuman is saved yet.
I trust Cathuman's ability, though. I think we'll get pretty easily with Arbor Chamber here. All right, Root Cave. What do we got?
Nada.
Oh, Cathuman's going for the lineup. Okay, all right. Nicely done. All right, so that's the hard part. And more missiles. All right.
TTB was also a missile, by the way. I checked the bot.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling.
So the logic is just very clearly go deeper into Chozo. We got our standard water hall access, water hall upper and lower, dynamo lower, and burn dome.
And with bombs, Sun Chamber.
Indeed. We don't have... If we want to be extra spicy, which I don't think either player is going to do because that'd be wild, we could do... Oh, of course. Rune Shrine, of course.
Yep,
Upper, lower, and alcove.
Yep. We have Vault.
Correct.
Yep, with bombs.
Supers, there's our wave beam. Now we're gonna grab wave beam and
That's nothing in the
entry.
upper. So we are just front loaded so far in early Chozo.
Oh,
and a
yeah,
spider ball. Okay. Let's just put all the majors here in Ruined Shrine, why don't we?
Okay, so Tower of Lights and Logic, Tower Chamber, Ruin Fountain, Sun Chamber Ghost.
I seriously doubt I mean, Sun Chamber is going to be a last location for both our runners today.
Furnace,
there's no chance.
Crossways, boost away from being in Logic.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-chamber, oh boy. Oh boy. My list of logical Chozo checks is huge. And Missile was in Upper Shrine, but I guess we'll find out once cathuman does
Upper Shrine was a nothing. It was an actual nothing.
Okay.
I saw the crawler.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna see Bello just do the dash and blind check it, or are we gonna see the cutscene? Yeah, this is pretty typical of what the runners are gonna do. They'll just blind check it.
I think as an intermediate level player, it's pretty understandable, and I would say these guys are like well within the intermediate range, maybe in the upper intermediate. Tower of Progression has been rather dry this tournament.
I think Tower Chambers had more progression than Tower of Light, but that's still not many occurrences where that's even happened.
Alright, cathuman gets the info, but is going to quickly find out that wave beam is available. But electing to do Vault first. Okay, I guess I'm confirming the logic. I'm not sure I like this. I feel like doing Vault last. Oh, wait, what? Hold on.
Missile expansion. Okay.
Where is the missile launcher? Hold on. Oh, it might just be Vault. Actually, no, it might just be Vault. It might just have to be Vault here.
Could be Vault. Actually, oh, you know what? We can go backwards into Magmore through Vault Ledge. Launcher could just be like Triclops or something like that, too.
We don't have Varia, though. I think it has to be Vault.
Right.
I think we've confirmed that it's Vault then.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Because we have bombs, yeah.
What's a suit? I don't know what a suit is.
I don't want cathuman to go immediately to the tree, not even bother with these checks, but... Or at the very least, skip the upper check. Grab the lower, grab the tree, come back to the upper on the way over to, or, peek it here. Yep, nothing. Missed what was Ruin Fountain, but it isn't Logic, so Bella would have gotten it if it was important.
I also was not paying attention. Oh, cathuman gonna double check the artifacts now.
Missile is Ruin Fountain. And I, of course, missed what was Montreal Access.
No new majors in the pool. I think it was just no new energy tank, so just another missile or nothing.
Yeah, Kumon is next to Mineral Man.
Yep.
And Watery Hall upper.
Charge Beam. Yep, Charge Beam is our artifact today in Watery Hall.
cathuman now going to Nursery for an E-Tank. I'm not sure I like this route at all. Did we forget the, do we forget the check? And we're... Oh, Ice Beam. Alright, wow.
Ice Beam. Okay, well, we have all our beams at the checks notes. 13-minute mark.
It means we now have Overgrown Cavern in Logic.
Bello now double checking artifact hints. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think both of our runners are like, okay, this is looking like a really jet seed here. We might be done in half an hour.
So Overgrown Cavern, I believe Far Chosen Elder Chamber, Hall of the Elders, just not Crossway, not Magma Pool, not Training Chamber. We're grabbing a thermal away from mines being in logic. Oh boy.
This will lower watery hall. Yeah, we have all these beams. There is no chance, unless we have like no other energy in the pool, that we see our runners do Sun Chamber. There's just no way.
The spider and the super is being in logic. It's spooky, but the spider does put Ice Beam into logic. The latest thing to come into logic is so like the play is definitely to skip plant for now, but on the way back it might not be too bad.
Yeah.
On the way over to Magmore. But I imagine we're just going to do the entirety of Farchozo. We have everything to do it. Alright, we get to see Watery All Access now. Miss. Yeah, Upper Furnace is completely in logic. The only thing in Farchozo that's not in logic is Crossway.
Our runners don't care about that logical implication. They're just going to grab it.
Yep. We have a Power Bomb, like, oh, all we need is Varia, and we're booking it, like, completely.
Yeah, Varia, we're Varia phase on from go. Well, potentially just phase on from go, depending on how spicy our runners feel like today.
So Brindum Terminal, nothing. So Upper Fire Shores, yeah, Ice Runes East, yeah, everything is available. Yeah, just Varia hint mode. That's crazy. Pretty jet. I imagine Varia's just gonna show up. But yeah, I mean, I would like it to be spicy and give us like Grav Thermal. That'd be fun. Or just even thermal into Cargo Freight Lift.
Yep. That would be fun. We could have one of those rare instances where it's gravity thermal, and then we have access to the mines and not Magmore.
Yeah. Give me gravity and Cargo Freight Lift into like, oh, that's just. I mean, it would route actually kind of nicely if thermal showed up on the way over to Overgrown Cavern. Axe Ray. Okay, that puts nothing in logic. That puts Great Creature Chamber into logic.
It does. Actually. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, that makes so now on your way over to Overgrown Cavern, you detour for Great Tree Chamber, I think here.
And this routes well into Life Growth Tunnel. If both of our runners feel like they can do the ladder bomb jump in Life Growth Tunnel, we may not see Boost Ball at all this seed. Unless we just happen to drop right into it.
So, Cat routing conservatively here is kind of costing him right now because the seed could quickly turn into being linear. Like it kind of like Cat kind of needs to. Oh, we're turning around. Oh, he's making an Overgrown Cavern play? I don't know what we're doing here. What is this play? Oh, he's staying Aegon, indeed.
Oh, Tower of Light. We haven't done that yet.
Oh, he didn't turn around for Tower of Light? Oh, that's unfortunate. There's the... Oh, boy.
Oh,
boy.
Cargo Freight Lift to Deck Gamma is now in logic and in play.
Oh boy, I feel like now you check it no matter what. Like you clear Farchozo and you do Great Tree Chamber, go back, and then immediately go Overgrown Cavern into Cargo Freight Lift.
Just a missile and Upper Furnace.
Watch Varia just be on ghosts, and we're bozos.
And then we're just silly. Yep. Yeah. Now, if gravity's an antechamber, there's no way.
Just like God is telling you to go to frigate.
Energy take. You know what? I don't think I'd skip that in this case.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
But that's why I'm in the booth, and these runners are running the race.
I'm really worried about Cathuman already. I mean, just kind of, I think honestly, kind of like blundered skipping Tower of Light here. It's going to cost him a lot. We're so far away from Farchozo, and we were already behind. This is really unfortunate. I kind of feel like, I kind of hope, for Cathuman's sake, that it's Grav and that's our access to mines, and Vari's like a casino, because then maybe he has a chance back, because already right now he's like maybe 3 to maybe even 4 minutes behind, and that's just a lot at this level, I think. But it's not over, but it is, you know, it is concerning, but
Yep.
not quite over yet.
This is greatly going to depend on where the phase-out suit is and what the
Yeah.
route divergence, if these runners do route diverge, you know, like where it takes them.
Yeah. I think for Bello, the route's very obvious. I think it's clear Farchozo. Great tree detour for Great Tree Chamber just in case that X-ray is poking to something, and then go to Frigate. Oh my god, dude! It's like screaming Frigate. No, it's like that. Those main PBs in Elder Chamber.
So that's for Life Grove Tunnel. Let's see here. That's also for the phase-on mines. Yeah. Gravity and cargo freight. Ooh, this is a tough ladder bomb jump that Bill's trying to do here.
This isn't necessary at this point because we're never returning here. We've already cleared Elder Chamber. We don't have to deal with the ghosts, and it's I'm pretty sure it's slower. So
close.
This is like completely unnecessary on Bella's part. Cathuman's going Overgrown Cavern.
I think the only reason why Bella's doing this is because the nearest save point is too far away to save warp to come back here. I think that's the reason why Bella's okay. Bella's gonna give up on it. So I think we're looking now for a save point to save warp, and Bello is trying to determine what to do here.
The statue is moved. That's why Bella's doing that. That makes sense.
Okay.
Just yeah. I'm like, why is he reloading the room? That was really weird.
Okay.
All right, Overgrown Cavern. Give us the dank suit. You can bomb jump from below this statue, by the way. Like, you can bomb jump up into the hands. Bello, if you're rewatching this. Alright, Overgrown Cavern. E. Now, if Cathuman makes the Giga Brain gamble and maybe just assumes, nah, cargo freight lifts bait, then this route actually routes nicely straight enough into whatchamacallits.
Anti-chamber, just an energy tank. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Overgrown Cavern. This is really, really looking suspicious right here.
Yeah, there's like, now Bello might just be tempted to go all the way back to Sun Chamber, in which case I think Cathuman has a slight advantage in terms of speed. Maybe this will work out for Cathuman running this backwards. Like, if Gravity does not show up in Great Tree Chamber or Cargo Freight Lift, then it's like, oh, Sun Chamber is now available, and Cathuman's route actually routes nicely into the Sun Chamber.
Okay, we're gonna check Hall of the Elders real quick on Cathuman's side, which makes sense. Like,
that'd be fun, Marker's Mask, yeah. Alright, Great Tree Chamber. That's the X-ray platform that... Nope, okay.
Custom missile, okay.
Cargo Freight Lift or Plant. Pick your poison. I want Bello to pick Cargo Freight Lift. It's too logically convenient, but it's also understandable why you wouldn't do that.
Oh, Bello also bailed on Life Grove Tunnel. Maybe not confident in our ladder bomb jump, or maybe you just wasn't want to spend too much time on it.
Probably not.
Hard to say.
I imagine
Yeah.
not. I think I know Cathuman has been practicing it, so we might see that from him. But
it is a pretty tough trick too.
Yeah. But Cathuman also didn't go for Great Tree Chamber, so...
Yeah, but I think that's just because we're doing Hall's cleanup first.
Alright. Moment of truth. Do we go left or right after Bello exits Overgrown Cavern?
Bello might just Giga Brain play it and do bar skip. Just go into mines. Just go into mines. That would be the ultimate Giga Brain play. What's pointing us towards mines right now?
Nothing in mines, though.
We are one item away to even consider mines in logic.
Yeah. Like, the Giga Brain thing would be to just gamble that Gravity Suit is the next logical progression, and then that Varia is in mines. But that's, like, crazy risk. It could just be Varia vanilla. All right, left or right? Here we go. I really want cargo freight lift. I think cargo freight lift here is...
I don't see... No. Oh, we're going... Okay.
Cargo freight lift. All right. Cathuman's probably going to skip it. So if cargo freight lift has gravity, Cathuman's like omega behind. If cargo freight lift has nothing, then Cathuman might have just come back into this game.
But that also depends on if Cathuman decides plant is the play.
I think you have to do plant here if you're Cathuman. Turning around to go all the way to cargo freight lift would be kind of a crazy play.
Mm-hmm. Well, we do have the thermal now, so logically Cathuman's like, okay, well now I gotta keep friggin'
Oh, now we're turning around. I don't know about this route. No, yeah.
Okay,
You just finished Chozo here.
Cathuman is thinking about it.
Yeah. Doing air underwater in Prime? Just to make it easier in this area. Alright, the thermal visor. There's one. Wow. Really dark on his stream. Wow, goodness.
Is that a product of the fake gravity in this room, or what is that?
Maybe.
This is the second time I've ever seen it, so I have no idea what the properties are of what's going on here.
Okay, here we go.
It's
Varia.
No, it's Varia.
God.
It's not even gravity. It's the Varia suit. Yeah. Oh, that's just so bad now for Cathuman. That is just so bad for Cathuman.
Bella shouldn't even be upset, really. This just routed miraculously.
Yep, Lucarius.
Well done, Luco. Well done.
I made this.
Bello has routed this perfectly, pretty much. Like, this is routed wonderfully for Bello. Every single decision has like worked out quite well for Bello.
Now we gotta
You're in an excellent position at this point. Now, considering that Bello has not gone for Life Grove, it does mean that we are boost ball away from hits. So
yes,
this is where it could get tricky. Or maybe he just didn't want to go for it before he had like a suit, or I don't know. We'll see.
our
hasn't
artifacts
done
today.
Cave. Oh.
Yep.
Huh?
Our artifacts are in Life Grove Tunnel, Watery Hall, where Charge Beam is, Shore Tunnel, Fiery Shores, we don't know which one of the two yet, Ice Ruins East, again, don't know which one of the two, and Quarantine Monitor.
Yep. So yeah, the only X factor here is Life Grove, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the fact that Bella didn't even do Root Cave until on his way over to Magmar is kind of... He's been god routing this a little bit.
Yeah, if you can do boostless Life Grove,
This
Bello's
seat is crazy,
yeah, this seat is crazy fast. Bello could be done like in 20 minutes theoretically.
Cathuman save whipping.
Depending on where the Phazon suit is. All right, Cathuman, which way are you going now?
Save? Are we going back to cargo freight lift? Do we just sense that? That'd be crazy.
Might have been following. Yeah, might have. With the thermal visor, X-ray visor, being like, yeah, you know what? This is. Yeah, we're setting up a pivot save even. Yep, instant save warp.
Tried it yesterday. I missed it. Now, in terms of logical checks, we have about 1 trillion. Look.
Yeah, the entire game is open to us. Minus. Let's see here. Fungal Hall A. Fungal Hall A onwards are all out of reach.
Okay, so all the way progress was Plasma processing is non-logic. No, that boost. I believe the only thing that's non-logic are boost checks.
Yep. So let's see here. That
plasma processing. Oh, and grapple checks. Magapool, training chamber, Life Grove, some gravity checks.
Upper gravity chamber is not in logic.
The entirety of Fen is in logic, I believe. Except lower grav chamber, I believe. Unless we can backtrack out without it. I don't actually know the logic on that.
I think security cave is not in logic in these settings. Our runners can do it, but... Okay, so it's upper fiery shores.
Yep. Yeah, Cathuman just booked it straight to... Wow, okay. Skipping a lot of checks, actually. But working out, actually. I don't think Cathuman's going to be behind on anything. Cathuman's going to have the same equipment, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of salvaging this a little bit, but still pretty significantly behind.
Yep, and actually Cathuman's going to make up a little bit of time, having not done overgrown, overgrown cavern.
Whoa, where are we going, Belo?
Oh, we're going to workstation?
Ooh. Wow, okay. Quite aggressive.
Yep. We're going to skip the rest of Magmor. I don't...
If we were gonna do this, then why didn't we do Life Grove? That's the question for me.
Yeah.
Because this seems like a play that you would make if you were just hunting artifacts here.
Yeah, if you're just gonna book it. Yeah, that might be a question for the interview.
Human plays on keyboard HGren, by the way. Well, for Prime it doesn't anymore, but... Because in Prime, soft inputs are kind of nice. You can set that up on keyboard, but it's kind of awkward. Alright, workstation. Missile bomb.
Power bomb? Yeah, I don't think we get that one.
No.
We already have, what, one expansion plus mains?
Yep.
Okay, there's Vari suit now for Cathuman.
Boost could be anywhere, so like absolutely anywhere. Like, good lord. I think the entirety of Fen. Just everywhere. We even have supers, we have main quarries and logic, like all the... I think, yeah, like we said, like only the grapple checks, like security cave, I believe. Storage cave might not be in logic. I don't know. We should probably check that.
Yeah, that one I'm not sure on.
Upper gravity, lower gravity, I don't think. I don't know if you can escape lower gravity in these settings without grav. But it is technically in logic just dangerous action regardless.
Alright, so Cathuman heading back towards Transport Tunnel B. I'm wondering where we're going here.
Magmor.
Oh, yep, Magmor. Yep, okay, that makes sense.
Q-Mon?
That's wild. So that's 4 now for Bello. Do we fight Rock here? I don't think so. Yeah,
no.
We're setting up. Yep.
If Bello fights Rock here, then I would be really... Oh, now we're fighting Rock because we fell.
Now we're fighting Rock.
Yep. 3 PBs.
Yeah, it looks like Bello was not was going for a quad, or not a quad skip, a rock skip there.
Mineralman is in logic. What's not in logic in mines? I believe just gravity check.
I think
grapple check.
Yeah, I think everything that's Fungal Hall A and onwards is not in logic.
So Fungal Hall B, PMT is not in logic.
MQB, Omega Pirate, PCA, those are all not in play right now.
Yeah, so Fungal Hall access is in logic. Yes, okay.
Yeah, and that would be as far as we can get. Yep, that's as far as we can get that without grapple.
The most check-dense area in the game right now is Fen. So yeah, Labs play would be a good place to hunt for that stuff. But also, I feel like if we were going for boost, like this telegraphs to me that Bello wants to do boostless life growth. This is what that tells me. Because if
short tunnel there for Cathuman, so we're catching up on artifacts here.
Yep. Let's see if Cathuman does the same route.
If Cathuman does the same route, that's actually going to be kind of bad for Cathuman. Because we're just following each other's footsteps, and Cathuman just hasn't been quite as fast. So we need to see some route divergence here. I think after Upper Fiery Shores, I'd like to see Cathuman do Fen front door.
Let's see, are we going right, left, or right? Right! Different route divergence, okay.
Alright.
This suggests maybe to, or maybe, I mean, this route's fine too because we could just book it to Ice Ruins East and then maybe do Thardas skip for Qmod.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Middleman. Nada.
Got Missile Man today.
Okay, so Cathuman's also booking it towards artifacts and grabbing some checks along the way. I think I actually prefer Cathuman's route a little bit better. More incidental checks along the way. Reverse Thardas skip is harder than Thardas skip. Or easier than Thardas skip. Or excuse me, no. I got it right the first time. Reverse Thardas skip is harder than Thardas skip, so I think I like Cathuman's.
I just saw that Cathuman's HUD is partially cut off. I'm gonna fix that real quick.
Okay, transport tunnel A. Alright, we're in courtyard. Well, you got that cropped. There's gravity. Oh boy. Gravity in ruined courtyard. Alright, so Biohazard, Hydroxys tunnel, in logic. More of the game in logic. Oh boy. Ice beam destroying the ice. Glorious. Alright, Ice Ruins West. Nada. Oh my god, Boost Ball is in ice in Shorelines. Okay, we're in go mode. Cathuman somehow in go mode slightly ahead of Velo.
Yep, we are Qmon artifacts behind for Cathuman, but Cathuman reaches go mode first. Just a missile in Canyon. Okay. Missile in Ice Ruins East Spider Ball track. And we have... Oh, right, okay. The artifact in ice. Okay. So, folks, we have a race. We have got a race.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, Storm, that's right, Storm. We're actually in hint mode, not go mode, because we actually don't know what his phase on suit is yet.
Yeah. Oh, Bella's doing way more checks.
Because Bello hasn't seen Fen Shoreline yet.
Nope.
So this is going to give Cathuman just a little bit of time back.
Actually, kind of significant too, because Bello's now just going to be right beside a safe. Like, it's actually somehow gotten closer because Cathuman is just like, wow, actually kind of impressive, like really impressive.
So if Bello, if hypothetically speaking, Bello decides to dive laps instead of doing Fen Shoreline, that is big time for Cathuman right there.
Yep, Thardas skip. Yeah. Also, I missed what was in Chapel Elders. Or excuse me, Chozo Ice.
Chozo Ice Temple. Chozo Ice was nothing significant. But I did miss it.
Oh my god, Cathuman is like somehow ahead now, dude. That is nuts. What a race. That's crazy, actually. Let's see if he gets the skip, though. This is the big thing. The skip is actually pretty easy if you do it correctly, but... Alright. Of course he has a lineup. Gamer. Alright,
nice.
now we don't have grapple, so we have to do... Oh, no, we're gonna have to fight him. Nope.
So, what Cathuman could do... Yeah, we gotta be careful about triggering the fight here.
Like, never mind. We don't have to fight him.
Cathuman could have also, from the back end of the arena, gotten on top of the rock, and then set up a dash that way.
Yeah.
But tough.
Dash, Cathuman doing my preferred method of this
Cathuman. Okay. Cathuman is now officially taking the lead. And there's the boost ball now for Bello.
Yeah. Lynos looks like a missile to me. Oh my god. Cathuman save warping now. Probably going to Life Grove.
Yep. Last one we need.
No. Wait, what?
Oh. Ooh.
Wait, what?
Are we just... Oh, you know what? Transport... you know, this is the quick check
just
right
in
here.
case.
Okay, yep.
Just in case. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, if that had been the suit, that would have just been instantly done. No, I get that.
All right, now save. Bello is, I would say, gonna do this extra check here. Let's see how many extra checks he does. This check makes sense, just in case. Nope. All right, now this should be save warp. I don't know what to scan off of. You could
So
do
now-
X-ray and then scan off the or dash off the. All right. Now we go left
So,
for cathuman.
have-
Wow, dude, this is
I-
like kind of crazy close.
So
What?
I have a question for you for routing. I feel like one of the two probably should have kept a pivot save in Fendrana, because if the suit is just in Fendrana, you reload that pivot save and you just recollect life growth tunnel on the save warp.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't know. Like how fast is returning there compared to fighting Ridley? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. Would it necessarily be worth the pivot? Chat seems to think it's not that worth it. Although Luca agrees with the pivot save. Okay, so we have a little bit of a split difference here on opinion. But I'm just getting like a big brain
Wait,
routing.
we can't use a pivot. I mean, unless we go. No, it's not worth it. Not in this case because we have to grab the artifact again in Life Grove.
Yes, that's true.
So like, definitely not worth it here. If we already had the artifact in Life Grove, then yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose Life Grove kind of out of the way. Yeah. No, I think I'm agreeing with that now. Yeah.
Now, do these players get tempted into checking the rest of Life Grove?
You're right there. It's 2 checks. They're relatively quick, and the
But
jump
whoever
to get back
does
out
might
is
just
nothing.
lose.
That could. Yeah, it
Yeah.
could. Oh, we seem to have some activity in the race room. Bello at the 22-minute mark. What is this seed? Cathuman was like, yeah, I don't know.
Wrong room. Oh no, extra checks. No.
Cathuman hasn't done this one yet. It's right
Yeah.
here, so I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate that check.
Dude, dolphin loads plus dolphin loads are making this even. Oh my god.
Gee, I wonder what's there in the in Life Grove Tunnel. You can see the artifact peeking through.
All right, do we go further?
Yep. Cathuman is going to go further into Life Grove, assuming half pipe physics become.
Okay,
a
let's
thing.
see if Bella turns around.
No, Bella's going to do the same thing. I agree with both of them checking it here. You're already right here.
Yeah.
And it's longer to come back to get the suit if it's here.
That almost looked
Wow,
like a vision, so I
a
would have lost my mind.
A missile and a nothing. All right, so both of our runners are now at 6 artifacts, and we are rushing for Ridley and the Phazon suit hit. Oh, I think Cathuman is going to pivot save in the mines.
No.
No, we're going
No,
reverse
no,
frigates.
we can't be doing these checks. No. Both of them
maybe-
doing this. I'm not sure I like this either.
Maybe. Oh, you know what? Our chat is saying they're just doing hydro access tunnel turning back. Okay, that's been a thing runners have been doing lately.
I don't like it in this case. Generally, if you're like looking for stuff, but I think too many extra checks here. I think generally, most of the time, just looking at the list of checks, you guys, like it's huge.
Cathuman not even going to main quarry then to save warp. Interesting. Ooh, I would pivot save there if I was Cathuman.
Oh yeah, this is
Okay,
yeah,
we're
this is-
doing the bars. Okay, you know what? That makes sense now.
No, that doesn't even make sense to me either. Actually, oh, I guess you could do bar skip again. I don't know.
We did see Bello struggle with it for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So maybe just thinking, why waste time doing that again? Yeah, you either YOLO like the first 3 checks in mines and hope it's here, or you pivot save. I think you pivot save here. So Drake, where do you think the suit's gonna be? We have a whole bunch.
Lawrence.
Actually, you know what? We have a lot left in every region. We have, except for Talon, we have 1 check left in Talon. That's Biohazard. Yeah.
Actually, Luca, no, not really. Oh, now it can be anywhere. Oh my goodness. Literally, the entire game is on logic.
Grapples that may. Ooh, I
The
don't
entire game
necessarily
is
agree.
logic.
Cathuman's going further. Oh, we're not pivoting here. Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Unless we're just scouting this check right here. No, that's a missile. Okay.
Does get the grapple, so that's nice. But I mean, it's also just grapple, so like, I don't know. Okay,
It is
let's see.
it is a quality of life item. Like, it's not essential, but it's a
Yeah.
quality of life item.
We knew it had to be available somewhere just because it's the artifact.
Yep. Setting up for a flyby.
Nice. Who gets the dash too? Gaming.
What was that boost sequence that Bello just did?
Faster.
Faster. What is that? I don't know what's happening.
But yeah, even though I don't like, I'm not sure I like the pivot saving mines or just like doing a little bit more mines than Cathuman did. I mean, to be honest with ourselves, it's gonna be a phase on super mines.
Mine boost can go past the speed cap if you don't hold a direction. That's what happens?
Yeah. If you just don't hold that direction, the boost ball doesn't have a. Don't slow you down. All right, chat.
Nicely done. That was
If we had the
very
emote
quick.
and if we have the 7 TV emote, feel free to use it. In 3. Nope, a little too early. 3, 2, 1. I'm
It's in the
shocked.
mines. Okay.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked, I tell you.
I am shocked.
But now,
All right, what do we got?
We have a lot of phase on mines available.
Yep. Storage Depot A, Elite Research 1-2, Storage Depot B, Elite ECA, PPC, Vent Shaft, Central Dynamo, MQA, Fungal Hall Access, PMT no, and Fungal Hall B, MQB, Elite Quarters, PCA.
So
Vote now on your phones.
Storm is betting on Elite Research. KRR, of course, is saying Omega Pirate because, of course.
Lower mines. Fungal Hall Access is my choice. Has been showing up there quite a few times.
It has been there a number of times this tournament.
The grapple is more likely for Qmon, Luca. Qmon was an artifact. I'm guessing. Like, the grapple had to be somewhere, so. Now, the fact that the Bell has to do main quarry is going to make up a little bit of time, but yeah.
Gonna see that grapple, and nope, we don't want it.
Whoa. Cathuman save worked. Huh? Oh no. That's a blunder, I think.
Ooh, where's Cathuman going?
Cathuman threw his pivot save. That's a mistake, unfortunately. I think the travel time to mines is slower than fighting Ridley again here.
Saving Ridley. Ooh, that's
Oh, he didn't save at mines?
I thought he did. I honestly thought he did.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah, I think I agree with Chad here. Travel back to the mines takes longer than Ridley fight.
Yeah, probably. Especially with the 2 elevators, dolphin loads. No, excuse me. 3 elevators. Dolphin loads, yeah, it's a bit much. And, well, not bar skip anymore because cathuman opened the gates.
Yeah, we did take care of that. Do our runners know exo skip? I would say probably not, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Cathuman's probably the one more likely to know it from what I know.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bella also knew it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Cathuman did specifically open the bar, so we won't have to do a bar skip again.
Yeah. Yeah, a few people know it, but very few people actually go for it in race, because it is pretty rough. I think Jay and Sam are probably the only people I know who would probably go for it every time. Sam definitely. Jay, I'm not sure, maybe based on the mood. I think Bruh... I don't know about Bruh, but like, yeah, it's pretty much a top player thing to go for it in races. I just disagree with that, Storm. It's just... Like, unless you're really, really slow at Exo skip saves a lot of time.
Bellow skipping upper elite research. You know,
huh?
I don't...
Oh, no, just reloading,
Oh, okay. Just hit the power button. That's the best way to skip Exo, by not playing. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize this. Reloading the room just resets the platforms there. Okay,
clears the turrets.
On Today I Learned.
Yeah. Also clears the turrets.
Yeah.
That's a Metroid. I mean, okay, Storm, but there's a reason why speedrunners do the trick. It saves in-game time. And if it saves in-game time, it saves even more time in Rando, even with cutscene skip. So, yeah, no, it saves quite a bit of time. Like,
oh, and we got more route divergence here. Cathuman's going for Storage Depot B first. We're not doing elite research on Cathuman's side. Okay.
Maybe just doing it backwards. Maybe just, I don't know. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if at this point if Cathuman just slightly misroutes it. Because it did misroute the Oopsie, we can't do that dash. That's why.
Oh, I mean, we did the dash. It looks like we did it properly. We just hit a wall, and now that's a down. So Bello's gonna be tuning up a little bit of time. Now, funny enough, if Bello had gotten the grapple from Main Quarry, this would not be an issue.
Cathuman just assuming it's lower mines correctly.
Yep, and it probably is.
Just random route choices that are just like saving Cathuman time. Like Cathuman keeps grasping grabbing this like.
This is the ultimate straw to grasp at, and this might just save Cathuman's end of the race here. Storage Depot B is not it.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Cathuman's once again ahead, but the dolphin loads. We gotta remember the dolphin loads.
And we have to save lead. Bello will have to redo that. Boombox is a missile. Bello's not even going for missiles at this point. All right, are we gonna fight this tyrant? Yeah, Cathuman's
PPC first. For Cathuman, Bello, no. Okay.
All right, Bello's full lower mines first. Okay.
I'm not sure I like. I don't know. I'm not sure I like PPC here.
This is a tough call.
And blew a powerbomb as well. There we go. Cathuman keeps making these plays and then does like these isolated checks, and it's like I don't know about it.
And ventilation shaft was just a missile. Oh, that pirate's gone.
Wait, oh my god.
Wait, was that it?
Cathuman's a god rider. Oh my god! Never punish, dude. Never punish. Oh my god!
Victory from the jaws of defeat is Cathuman.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
that is unbelievable, dude.
Nicely
Never
done,
listen to me,
Cathuman. So what started out as a pretty silly routing mistake, losing like 3-4 minutes right off the bat, Cathuman was just like, nah, hold my beer, I got this.
Yeah, you wouldn't have either, Storm. Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah. Objectively, doing lower mines into PPC would have been the better route. Like, routing wise, for like just pure movement, I think routing lower mines into PPC would have been objectively correct. Scouting PPC first, if you're going to do lower mines anyway, like on paper, just does not sound correct.
It's crazy. I think
It-
Bello's going to
it-
lose this race, but I think the only mistake Bello made was routing Fen backwards instead of forwards. Otherwise, routed immaculately. Just
Bello,
immaculately.
Bello absolutely routed this spectacularly. All right, MQA, just a missile. You know, we haven't seen our charge combos yet.
Yeah, no, I don't think we've seen them at all. Maybe vent shaft. I didn't see vent shaft.
Venshaft was a missile.
Okay. Not even gonna have to fight Ridley. Just
Yep.
crazy.
Cathuman just rushed right to the mines, or not the mines, the crater. So we're
Doesn't
looking
get
at
shipped S the second time, unfortunately. All right, Fungal
looks
all
like
A.
we're gonna look at like a
Flamethrower. Fungal all
102.
access.
Cathuman at this rate probably finishes with a 102, 103-ish, I think.
Yeah, it's something like that. We have supers, so it should be okay. No, do not get a validator in this race. Please do not. Do not lose this race because you validated. Please.
I mean, let's be fair. That's not the reason why Bella's gonna lose this race.
Yeah. Because Caddy was just never punished, like, for any decision. The amount of times Caddy just got behind and then just went, no, I'm just going to do a bunch of... I'm just going to skip checks, and then the one conservative check that doesn't punish me is going to be face on suit. Oh, BSJ? Gamer.
Oh,
Love to see it.
oh, okay.
But is going to be doing the Exo fight, though. Fungal Hall A. Or Fungal Hall B, excuse me, dead. Only on noon is Spreader and Buster. That's it. I'm pretty sure Vault is missile launcher. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Meantime,
Yep, we'll confirm that in
MQB.
the credits. How did that dash not make it? I'm upset for Bella right there. Like, that dash should have made it.
Dude, what a race, dude. I thought Cathuman lost immediately. I was just like, what? I was straight up and be like, oh boy, we're in a lot of trouble already. My boy Cathuman's already in trouble. But no.
I could not tell what was in that canister in MQB. It might have been a Noctroid, but I'm not sure. Oh, Bello's saving.
Yeah, I guess. To then go, I don't know.
Maybe, well, I mean, it was actually a save, so it wasn't just a health refill.
Yeah, dude, like, Cathuman really just Rando, dude.
Cathuman channel
Randy blessed. Bello did something to displease Randy. Like, Bello played this match fantastically.
Well, Randy had foresight, knowing that Bella would skip validation, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. What do we have? 20-ish checks left? Actually, want to do some counting here.
In terms of lower lines, we have.
Oh no,
quarters...
overall, like the rest of the game.
Oh, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 checks. Excluding PMT.
Yeah. Like, PMT's not going to be progression. It could be one of her 2 remaining charge combos, but Bella's not going to care to scout that. Going for
Bella, you have
Plasma 1
supers.
cycle. Yeah. Yeah, I think Bella is just more comfortable with the Plasma 1 cycle. It's pretty consistent if you know how to do it.
The super 1 cycle just seems way more consistent to me. It's just like, you shoot 2 missiles, and then a super missile. And then the next phase, you shoot a super missile. And then after that, you shoot a super missile. That's it. Whereas the plasma cycles can get kind of close.
Nicely done. Missile on Omega Parts A. Wah.
Bello literally last locationing phase on suit. Pain,
Yep.
dude.
He's gonna be
I feel
upset.
so bad for Bello.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be upset by this.
Like-
Yay, just a missile. Okay.
Yeah, Plasma plus PV. I mean, I think yeah. I think you can 3-cycle it anyway. I think like the best human 3-cycle I think is missile super PV.
And there's
Bell's
the suit
yep,
now.
Bell.
Yep.
Don't shoot. Just go. finish this.
Very upset.
Yeah.
All right, Bello, run, go fast. Meanwhile,
Getting rid of the
Sub-Chamber 4
pests.
now for Cathuman. Just about done. Vexel.
What causes down?
Oh. Missing your footing causes down. Yes, I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Missile and MQ. Okay.
Yep,
Oh,
we
Chapel.
said. Yep, we said down.
So the only thing we haven't done is Labs Farfan, Front Magmor, Plasma Processing, Magma Pool Training Chamber Loop, Sun Chamber Ghosts, and Flagra and Biohazard. That's it. Actually, I think Bello made a mistake here again. I think the closest save was MQB. Could have just dropped down. Booked it straight to MQB. I think that's actually faster. Absolutely
yeah,
crazy race.
it's
Cathuman blundered the early game. Then
and Bello
routed the
absolutely took advantage of that. Routed
Yeah.
everything correctly.
then just turned around, then just like took an unoptimal route to cargo freight lift, which brought him back in. And then Bello kind of blundered the slow route through Fen and got punished with a Thardus. And then I wonder actually if Bello would have done labs here.
Good
Bello, I
question.
think, it was about to do I actually don't know if Bello's about to do reverse Star Skip because Bello just failed the dash back over. That was the issue. And then couldn't get up. So, yeah, dude, that's what crazy is.
Now, unfortunately, Bello does have to fight Ridley one more time. We did reset this away.
Yep. Absolutely incredible. This race is crazy, dude. Like, Cathuman, like, blundered, but then made plays. Like, really good plays to get back into it. Whereas Bello just played solid the entire time, and then just got Randy just said, no, you're gonna lose. That's just crazy. Because, like, I don't think I would have done cargo freight lift there. I would have done plant. I would have done plant in the Magma. And then just lost.
Oh, you would have done plant because of the density of checks.
Yeah, I would have done plant. I would have done Zoid. I would have been like, oh, let's get rid of Chozo. But then Cathuman was like, nah, the thermal visor. I gotta believe in it. Got rewarded for it. And then I think I would have done front Chozo first, but maybe Bello wanted to do labs from the back. So I don't know. Which is also fine, I guess, if we're looking for boost. It's checked out. It's like, it's not too bad. So we'll see. But then having to do Thardus got punished for it. And then, yeah, just unfortunately, boost was in, like, the last spot. Well, actually, I mean, Bello also had to do, like, Chozo Ice, which was a little slow. Put him behind, and then, yeah, GG. Wow, what a race.
Yep, Cathuman finishing in first place with official race time GG time of 1 hour 3 minutes 19 seconds. Bello, seeing that, has thrown in the towel for the forfeit. GG's to both of them. Heck of a race. Absolutely bonkers race.
Dude, crazy race. Like, what? It's cinema, dude. I did you like I was certain I was like cathuman's screwed at the start. Where you were a
Wow.
little bit more optimistic, but you are also like, oh, this is not looking good.
And we are now joined by Cathuman and Bello. GG's to both of you.
GG's.
So,
Dude, Cat, you clutched this from the jaws of defeat like 3 times. Crazy. Wow. So just to give an overview, Bello, you routed early game pretty much perfectly.
Mm.
And then you lost time to doing Fen backwards.
Yeah, I
Cathuman
can
did Fen
imagine.
front, and then did Thar to skip. But Cathuman then also blundered by not making a pivot save, which cost him a bunch of time, making his way all the way back to whatchamacallits, to mines. But then he skipped elite research, skipped upper mines, and then did PPC immediately, and the race was over.
Oh wow, yeah, that's the only way I see that happened.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
So, like, you guys,
man,
like,
that phase on suit.
you were like ahead by like several minutes, and then Cathuman miraculously caught up, and then you were ahead by several minutes again, and then Cathuman miraculously caught up, and then Cathuman won the game, which is going PPC.
Yeah.
Like like I was like, oh my god, I feel bad for Bella here, but also incredible
that
plays
was
by Cathuman.
Yeah, that was just the wrong calls from my end. Well, you
Yeah.
gotta expect that
Where
happening.
the items were, it's you just. I was like leaving a lot of checks behind. I mean, I did some checks that were questionable, like Zoid, but yeah.
But the thing, Bello, objectively, I felt like you still made the correct routing play the way you routed mines.
Well, I mean, yeah, because what would be the odds, right? Right?
What would be the odds for you last
Exactly.
location? Phase last suit.
Man. Well, that's just the way it goes. It's random.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just not lucky.
Yeah. Randy
Well,
foresaw that you would skip the
but-
flamethrower and then punished you for some reason.
Well, I mean, I say I wasn't lucky. That was still an incredible win by cathuman, I gotta say. Because, yeah, I was pretty confident in my routing, too.
Yeah.
I found that Varia suit, and I was ecstatic.
Yeah, dude, I would have been like, it's like you like routes perfectly. You can just skip plant now. Like, what's the point of doing plants? You can go grab that. Like, it would have been like, I thought you like your early game went absolutely. Like, you even skipped Root Cave and didn't get punished for it. Which was
Well, I
like-
mean, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I was shocked when you didn't do Root Cave on your way back to shop. I'm like, wait a second, we didn't do Root Cave? Like, when you were doing it, I'm like, I thought we already did it. It's like, no, wow, it's just, like, God routed the early game. It was perfect. Routed so nicely into Magmor as well.
Yeah, it's just I mean, I was debating, like, do I do Fen front or Fen back? And I was just not sure at all. Like, which would be better? But, like, I was thinking, okay, well, I need to find boost balls, so I want an insurance plan. Which, that is to say, I'm going to do Fen. Yeah, but like no, I would have still lost time to going back from Fen forwards if I did Thoris, and then so yeah, that was just the wrong call, like objectively.
Well, it depends. We couldn't tell what your plan was because
My plan basically was.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my plan basically was I'm getting Qmon. I see if I can do reverse Thoris skip.
Okay.
If I can't, I'll just do Thoris. It's in logic, so not a biggie. And then I would get Ice Runes East, check for Boost Ball in that general area. If it's not there, I go back to Labs and do the rest of Fendrana, because that's pretty check dense. And if it weren't there, then I don't know, I would have kept going into Mines, but then I found Boost Ball, and then all the artifacts fell back into place, and then Phase on Mines happened.
Yeah, so the reason we asked is you fell on the dash back, then you did Thoris, and I thought maybe I would have been okay with doing backwards first if you were gonna do labs after clearing Qmon, but that wasn't the plan. That was just to do reverse Thoris skip.
I mean, yes and no. Like, I'm not confident in reverse starter skip, so it was more of a if I can get it, good. But if I can't, well, I'll just fight Thoris. I have plasma and PBs anyways, so what's the?
Can you
It's not a
do
huge
front?
loss.
Can you do front starter skip?
I can't do front starter skip, which
Yeah, I think
in
front is easier in my opinion.
it is a lot easier, and it's probably what I should have gone for. Like in
I agree.
retrospect.
Yeah. I think that was your only like mistake, I guess. The rest was just Randy being Randy, I think.
Yeah.
Like still even
Well,
then,
I-
bro, I can't even just clutch out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm really
well,
curious about that, like because I think I
I
have a lot of
want to
questions about
rewatch
cathuman
that.
in the early game, but
I definitely want to rewatch that race back.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
And both of you should, because this was an insanely close race all the way through, even with all with the back and forth both of you had going on.
Mm.
Now, Cathuman, we haven't really heard much of you. What do you think? How do you like the
are you a
seed?
genius? Like what?
The one thing that I really didn't like what I did is I just forgot to check Tower of Light when I got the
Yeah.
wave beam,
Mhm.
and so I just went all the way back for it, and then yeah.
That made your routing really awkward, and then you decided to go Vorgrim Cavern, right? Because
Yeah,
you
I
were
think-
closer, right?
Yeah, I thought I might as well just go back through there since I have every beam now.
I thought you were already in trouble before that because your early Chozo routing was such a mess. Like you got punished for TTB, then you got punished for like checking Vault and all that other stuff, and then going back for Rune Nursery again, stuff like that. You just did a bunch of
Oh,
inefficient
yeah, I
stuff.
wanted that E-Tank.
Okay, for what?
All right.
I don't know, I like no E-Tanks, I just don't like Metroid Prime on no E-Tanks.
Okay,
That
yeah.
simple.
But yeah, like I was like, oh man, we're already in trouble in the early game because like the beams have fallen into our laps for Boost Ball and Varia away from Go mode, like just, oh. So it was like every decision mattered, and Bella just routed much smoother in the early game. But then you got but then you skipped a bunch of checks for Varia. Like I was curious, like if I was in your position, I would have done Zoid and then Sun Chamber, and then went, all right, great. And then if Varia was there, go to Magmor. I would have just been like, all right.
Yeah, the thing about plant is that every time I've ever done plant so far, it's just always been nothing. And so now that's kind of my thing, is I'm just going to be skipping plant.
Yeah, like usually what I would want to do when when I kick the bucket is be buried by Flagra so it can let me down one last time.
I was just mostly thinking like because it was check dance, because like I guess like at that point you didn't know, like I don't think you got punished for doing Zoid because you found X-ray.
Yeah, that was kind of nice. It's just, I guess, yeah, I guess that's pretty nice. It's definitely nice for Essence. The thing about plant though is I view it the way that I view a Morbus. If and the worms are always bait, the plant is always bait. That's just how I think of it. Even though it has 2 checks with the ghosts, yeah, just
Yeah. Okay, so after that, did you consider doing? I guess you already answered this question. Did you consider doing reverse fen? Was labs ever an option, or was it like because like when you guys both routed that aggressively, I just assumed that we didn't do Life Grove earlier because we wanted to avoid risking sitting there for 20 minutes failing the trick. But then after we found the Varia, both of y'all routed rather aggressively, skipped Lava Lake, skipped front Magmor, and I was just like, okay, so I guess we are skipping Life Grove?
Oh, I had
Or-
actually I had definitely considered just skipping boost altogether. It's just route artifacts, and then if I find boost along the way, that's great. And I didn't really want to do like, I don't know, I was doing checks that were kind of near enough,
Mm.
and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, I did the same basically. Just went where the items were.
So you didn't.
This
So
was-
you didn't consider doing reverse fen just because of reverse
Oh,
thought escape being
yeah, the
harder.
reason I didn't do reverse fen, yeah, I think I still had to get the artifacts that were in Magmore. And reverse fen, I don't know, I just didn't like it as much as going through the front. I felt like it would be kind of longer, and you'd get less checks along the way.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
And
Mm.
also, I don't like doing reverse Tharda skip. That's another thing, because I did like a practice seed before, and it was not going well.
Yeah, that is a finicky skip, much harder than the forward thought skip.
Yeah, and then what in God's name made you skip Upper Mines, and then what in God's name made you go PPC first?
I feel like Upper Mines is just generally really slow
Hmm.
with like very few checks. Even though it could be there and I am there, I think I would actually just rather like the reason I went to PPC as well is I feel like it's close enough. And then my plan was maybe to I don't know if this is faster. I think like in one of my races I did this and I think Jay didn't really like it, but like peeking what's it called? ECA and then doing the wall crawl for that.
Right.
That was like another thing that was kind of going through my mind.
Wouldn't have minded that actually. Um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. So like if you've dropped down, then yeah, PCA you should check it. But I know it's for some people it's controversial whether or not you should drop intentionally to check it.
Oh, one of those things. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, did you? So I think the other thing that cost you a lot of time was not making a pivot save in mines. Did you consider that, like, or was that just like you just forgot that that's like a possibility, or did you actually think it was faster
I don't
to?
know if I don't know if it's faster to pivot in mines. I just don't know that actually. Even though
Okay.
like, yeah.
Pretty sure in that case it was because I don't think Ridley is worth the 3 loading zones on Dolphin. So,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, maybe
Because you have
something
to
like that.
take 2 elevators to get to Life Grove, or to get to Great Tree Hall, and then another one to get down into Mines, whereas Bella only had to do 1 on the resets, and that's it. So, yeah. Or rather, it's like 4 versus 1, because you have 3 extra. But, yeah.
Yeah, and then wait, and then you have to do the Ridley fight again.
Yeah, but you have boost, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, you have boost.
If you didn't have boost, I think it's closer, but I don't know. Nobody's timed it, so.
Like, yeah, if you didn't have boost, I think it's just not a thing. But with boost, yeah, I can see that.
I guess Bello. I mean, this didn't matter at that point, but we were curious if you considered save warping at MQB, or did you just forget that MQB had a save
I
station?
only thought about it when I got to the elevator.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I was just in the headspace of oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, and sure enough, it happened.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything else. You guys have about Leno? You have any other questions?
I have nothing.
I'll
You guys,
just
you
watch
guys have
it
anything
back.
to add? Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Bella.
I'll just watch it back and have my questions answered that way, because wow. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel
once
like-
again, GG's.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
GGs.
What was that?
I feel like I don't feel like it's too bad to just peek into like PPC for a quick check and then come back out.
I did consider it, yeah, but what I was thinking is like it's 1 check versus everything else in lower mines.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like, what were the odds, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that can be like a race decider. I don't know.
Yeah.
Turns out it
well,
was.
It was.
It certainly was.
I am never orphaning PPC again.
Oh, but of course, the next time you check it, it's not going to be anything. It'll just be a
Of course.
missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never will, because Randy is like that sometimes.
Randy do be Randy sometimes. Folks,
They
make
don't
sure you
call
get
him
these.
Randy's health seeds for nothing.
Randy's All Seed Part 2 incoming.
Absolutely. Folks, give both these runners a follow. They put on one of the best races I've seen in a hot minute. It's been a great race. Also follow Drake, my co-coms. You can follow me as well. I'm just the guy with the mic. I hope everyone had a blast watching this. We certainly did. Yeah, Bello, Cathuman, definitely watch this one back. Have a blast. Have a laugh. Have a drink. Whatever. It was a good race to watch. Definitely watch it back.
Well, at least glad I did put on a good show, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I think you played excellent, Bella. I think you played really well. Really, really well, actually. Randy's just like that sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Now, folks, if you enjoyed this one, we have 5 races for you tomorrow. Bello is the first up, going up against Vanilla Bowl. That'll be at 3 p.m. Eastern. We have Frigid Hyperion and Dace, also at 3 p.m. At 5 p.m., we have Bra and Vanilla Bowl. That could be interesting. Hopefully Vanilla Bowl doesn't have C bleed, or the first race doesn't take too long. At 5:30 Eastern, we have Schwartz, Gandhi, and Rinchin. And then at 8:30 Eastern, we have Darkstar and Rinchin. So we have a very loaded day for you tomorrow. Definitely stay tuned. Got a lot of races.
Yep.
Hopefully you enjoy those as well.
You can check out the schedule.
Channels-
Link over there.
Channels will be assigned in due time. Sunday, we have currently one race on schedule, 9 Zimbabwe. That should be a good one. And then we go from there. Yeah.
All right, I think that's it from us, right?
That's all.
Yeah,
That's
sounds
all I've
good.
got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cathuman, Bello, again, GG's. Great race. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next mission.
Bye-bye.
Indeed.
Yep. Bye bye.
Bye. See you all next mission.